From battling with the rising number of coronavirus cases to the government promoting the idea of Atmanirbhar Bharat, I am Mansi Mathur, welcome you all with the top stories of the day. Former President of India Pranab Mukherjee has tested positive for COVID-19. As of now, India has reported more than 60,000 coronavirus cases for the third consecutive day. With this, the country has crossed the 22 lakh mark. For the last 6 days, India has been reporting more coronavirus infections than any other country in the world. According to the Ministry of Health, the country's fatality rate has slumped to 2.01% on Sunday. Though India's war with the novel coronavirus pandemic is far from over, the government aims to propagate the idea of self-reliance to boost up the growth of Indian economy. To promote the Atmanirbhar Bharat mission, the Defence Ministry has stopped the import of 101 defence items. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh said that the growth of the domestic industry, especially the MSME sector, will lead to self-reliance, reduce expenditure on imports, saving of foreign currency, creating job opportunities, revival of consumption, and ultimately getting us to closer of common goal of 5 trillion economy. Further, the citizens of Andaman and Nicobar Islands were virtually greeted by PM Modi early this morning. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated submarine optical fiber cable that connects Chennai and Port Blair. The inauguration ceremony took place via video conferencing. This connectivity will enable delivery of faster and more reliable mobile landline telecom services to Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The region will play an important role in his government's self-reliant India project. Moving on, Manipur Assembly's floor test will be held today. Both BJP and Congress have issued whips to their MLAs just ahead of the floor test. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh of the Bharatiya Janata Party has moved a confidence motion to establish the numbers in his favor. Though the governments across the states are trying their best to battle with the COVID-19 pandemic, Kerala's government has a problem that is topped up by one more environmental disaster. Landslides in Kerala's Idukki districts have now claimed 43 lives. The Indian Meteorological Department IMD issues a red alert for heavy rainfall in Kerala's 6 districts. So far, NDRF has rescued 12 people. Heavy rainfall has increased the water levels in Kerala's Mulla Periyar Dam and has crossed 134 feet mark. Moving on to some international news coming up. New Zealand reaches a 100-day milestone without COVID-19 transmission. The World Health Organization has hailed the country as an example to others, having successfully eliminated community transmission. To celebrate this, New Zealand's Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern visited Radhakrishna Temple in Auckland just ahead of the national elections scheduled in September and relished a vegetarian meal. With that, we come to the end of this bulletin. Until then, keep watching Snoopbox.